Hello, welcome to a new video with me, Richard Clements, and this week my cycling activities this weekend is a Audax UK calendar event, and which is called Mr Pickwicks Autumnal Outing, and basically starts and finishes in Tewkesbury in Gloucestershire and heads out north east to Daventry, and basically returns back through the North Cotswolds there. Yeah, so as you can see from the map, let's get rid of that for a second. Let's change the layer. Oh, it's out. Quiet. Right. So as you can see, it starts and finishes in Tewkesbury. We head out from Tewkesbury to Eden, skirt round Breeden Hill with its little monument on the top. And there's an info control at Elmley Castle, because you could actually cut round here and cut a bit of distance off. So Mark's put an info control there just to make sure everybody goes the right way. And we then head out east, Charles Wickham, Willersey, and Gilmanton, and then we go to Holford, which is where the first control is. Petrol station, little petrol station here, and as you can see written on the map, I'm just scrolling to show you that. This is part of the Fossway. So we join the Fossway, stops at the little petrol station, which is roughly where the pointer is at the moment, and then we continue on our way over the roundabout and then turn right. There's a little bit of a drag up around here. Through Pillerton Priors, Pillerton Hursty, Butlers Marston, Little Kyneton, and then with Gaydon. You'll notice there's the Aston Martin factory there and the Jaguar Land Rover Gaydon vehicle proving ground here. This little place here with the bit of a lake, there's the British Transport Museum there, which is actually quite really good. It's good exhibits in there, so it's well worth a visit. Some prototypes of like mini metros and that sort of thing, so you know, it's I can highly recommend it. I haven't been for a long time, so they might have some new stuff in there now. I probably haven't been in there for 10 years. So anyway, on to Bishop's Itchington, slip of the tongue there, and then on to Southam. From Southam, we then carry on through. Actually, if I remember right, this is quite a main road here. We go around reasonably quick, and then we go past Staverton, and then drop down into Daventry, the furthest point, if you like, our destination, where the coffee shop there has some goodies awaiting for us, and then we start the journey home across the North Cotswolds there. Past Kyneton again, down to Chipping Norton, where our final control of the ride is. Again, another cafe, which is rather lovely. From Chipping Norton, we head across country then to the Slaughters. The Slaughters are actually very picturesque, and you get a lot of tourists there. And the photos from Lower Slaughter is quite famous, to be honest. So that's quite nice. And then you get up onto the ridge there. There's a bit of a drag up out of there, but you carry on down into Guyton Power. Guyton Power is a nice pub there, and then along this road, and then eventually you drop off the edge of the Cotswold Escarpment just here, as you can see by the elevation map at the bottom there. You literally just drop off the edge of the world down into Winchcombe, and then it's relatively flat apart from the other road there, all the way back to Tewkesbury, as you can see here. My plan for this is to ride out and ride home again, so that'll be at another sort of, it's probably another 60k onto it, so not doing it for any particular reason, just because I fancy it, if I'm perfectly honest. Anyway, if I forget to say in the actual video itself, thanks goes to Mark Whitby for organising. It's Mark's first calendar event since COVID struck, so yeah, it's good to support Mark because he puts a lot of time into these events. He does quite a lot of them, and you know, it's good to be getting back to a little bit of normality. Anyway, onto the video.
Mr Pickwicks Autumnal Outing. Just joined the A38 head north. At the Tewkesbury for the start. I've been from home. It's about 46 now. Start the event's about 7:30. And yeah, so we're just heading north. Definitely warm. Just gone through Kingsholm, the home of Gloucester Rugby. Stadium was not lit, so I didn't bother showing, but maybe it'll be lit later. Come back the other way. Anyway, I'm approaching the north of the city now. Put the camera away. Anyway, as you can see, hoping you can see on this, so just going through Longford, 10 miles to Tewkesbury. So I'm basically following the, well, you follow the Severn, so there's a few little drags, but it's basically flat all the way there. So yeah, I'm halfway there. Time. Oh, come on, Clements. 6:18. So, hour and 10 minutes to do 10 miles without any. That'll be easy enough, and I won't have too much hanging around at the very start. So that's good. It's not so bad when you're in the car. And I've done this trip before several times. Yay, outskirts of Tewkesbury. Not suddenly very busy. Junction, I guess. Oh. 15 minutes later, and it's broad daylight. You can now see the Severn. So, you know, for those that don't know the area, when you've seen the flooding on the news and what have you, this is the culprit. Yeah, it raises up these banks, and then it's like a opposite bank. Here's a bit of a bank there, so it goes over the top of that and then just floods the fields beyond. So and the
What are you going to say there? Me? Why me? I'm not. Go on then, John.
go on, don't be shy.
Any pictures you take, there is a Facebook group if you want to join it. Oh, you dropped your
And a phone.
Yeah. You want to pick it up there?
Hi, John. You all right?
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Well, here we go. Everybody else is cleared off. I was more interested in getting the video at the start. I'd actually forgotten to put the route on the lap. The angle of dangle of the camera right, so you can see me. Just exiting Elmley Castle. 18k, info control, what was the daily postal collection on the post box. And as I can say the answer now, because nobody will see this until after the event, it was 4:15. Oh, a rather nice 911. Anyway, straight into the sun. So I'm glad he saw me, because he will be being dazzled. Although I don't think a lot of people will have the same problem as me, being short, in that the sun visors are not long enough. Oh dear. This smoky Astra, chick box. Yeah, it's quite atmospheric. The hardest climb of the day over at Dunwood, in my opinion. Out of Willersey near Broadway, it's just straight up onto the top of the Cotswolds. So that's where I am now. But yeah, I thought my heart was going to come out my chest up there. I really did need to slim down a little bit. Problem is I like food. Anyway, we got a bit of a bit of a ridge now and then a descent, and it's just rolling after that. So just said, I think that's the hardest ride. That's the hardest hill of the ride. There was kind of caught a group up on the hill. Rode through most of the group before I kind of went pop at the top. And John Banks was on his fixed gear bike, and he got 2/3 of the way up, and I didn't quite see what happened, but he had to stop to get off. I think he'd lost forward momentum, if you know what I mean, but fair play. I was surprised he got as far as he did, and I thought, well, he's got this far, we're over the steep corner, and he's going to make it, but nah, he didn't. But yeah, it's a stunning day, absolutely stunning. No moans from me on that. So yeah, as you can see, it's slightly misty down in the valleys, and yeah, this road drops down in a second. Well, in a second, you know what I mean. When you do a route several times and and then you get to a hill and you think, oh, I forgot about that. Well, that's my relationship with this hill. I'd forgotten about it. Although it's not as hard as the one out of Willersey, still enough to sting. Oh, got a bit of a sweat on now. I have to take my shoe off at the top. Good thing about this hill though, once we're on the top, drop down into Wilmington, and then it's only a few miles to first control. So small races and all that. Oh yeah. Control number 1. Well, that's control number 1 now, over and done with. Cup of coffee and a bit of flapjack. It was very, we swamped the place, I've got to say that. It's, yeah, that's it. So that's first control, first info control. The next stop's Daventry. So about 51k to the back there, about the same again to Daventry, and it's just rolling. There's a few drags. And yeah, so there's a few riders up in front of me. I still feel a little bit conscious talking to the camera, so if I let them go, do stop. Yeah, I can't believe the weather today is absolutely lovely. I have done it this event before, where I've got sunburn. Not sure it's quite that extreme today, but I won't be complaining if it is. Club mates, yes. He was riding in full winter kit. He was in the car park back there, stripping off. Yeah, I got a bit caught out because last Saturday the weather was so poor, I got really cold. And yeah, it was pretty bad last weekend, or last Saturday. Sunday was alright, as you know. Saw my video from last week. Anyway, onwards. Well, I've just gone through the village of Gaydon. I'm just about to go over the M40 on this cycle path here, which ends rather abruptly by these traffic lights in front of me. So yeah, rejoin carriageway. Well, this is the M40. Just about to pass over. So the Aston Martin factory is actually over there. Sorry, I can't point. I'm trying to do it. So yeah, there's a lot of traffic because it's all coming off the M40. Should quiet down in a moment to the side of these traffic lights. This is a very kind person. Set them off so I didn't have to. What I haven't mentioned yet, and I can't remember mentioning it, broke on the last ride. They're going to repair it. There is a but. I have to cover the cost of shipping it to them in Tennessee, which with a reputable courier is £145. They're going to pay obviously for it to come back, but I have to stump up that, so I haven't stripped it or anything yet. And about 10 miles from Daventry now. Just come out of Southam, this mainish road. It's be reasonably busy now all the way to Daventry really, but it is what it is. Luckily on the way back, you know, it's only a few miles of it, and then we turn off into the lanes. It's a bit quieter. No idea if that strap's anything to do with us. Anyway, yeah, 10 miles.